Hi, welcome back to Ranji Reality Recaps. In this video, we're going to talk about some YouTube drama. If you hear some stuff going on in the background, my dog is playing with his toys and everything, so you might hear that. But anyways, I want to talk about Discovering Nicole. Now, if you know Jessica Kent, you probably know who Discovering Nicole is, and I'm not going to talk about the grand scheme of everything, the big picture, everything that's in there, because it's a lot. But let's just say Nicole's had a beef with Jessica Kent ever since Jessica Kent did a video and put a screenshot of her old YouTube channel on there. And Nicole thinks that played a large part in her getting her old channel taken down. Now, ever since then, Nicole's been doing a whole bunch of videos on Jessica Kent, and Nicole does a lot of recovery videos as well. And there's been a lot of issues with Nicole, I think with Jessica's ex-friend Mindy, and I think even with another housewife was in it too. But the thing that I want to talk about is kind of on the same level of what I talked about with Backwoods Barbie and Jessica Kent. Now, Jessica Kent put out a video a few days back saying, and in the clip, it had a video of Discovering Nicole talking about the video where Jessica's ex was verbally A-ing her. Okay? So, in that video, she basically says, it was all an act. Her looking at her phone, throwing herself down to the ground was all an act. And she starts cackling and laughing about it. And it's kind of disgusting. Because even if you don't like Jessica Kent, even if you think she was acting and she wasn't that upset in the video, you cannot deny the fact that what her ex was doing to her and the way he was yelling at her, the way he was talking to her. I think he said she was a boss, B-I-T, I don't know. I'm trying to find the video, but I can't find it out there, so link it below if you have it. But you cannot deny what he was saying, what he was doing to her and getting up in her face and everything was not verbal A-ing somebody. No matter how much you don't like her. And I don't agree with everything Jessica Kent's done. I don't agree with everything she says. And I think she needs to come out and apologize with a lot of stuff too. But I get really irritated about this stuff. Now, again, you can say that you don't like Jessica Kent. You can say that she was acting and everything. But again, you can't deny the fact of what he was doing. Okay? And what gets me is if Jessica Kent, let's just say she didn't act like that when he was yelling at her and she, bowed back and got back in his face. Why, when she threw herself to the ground, didn't he say something like, "Why are you doing that? Get up," or something like that? Or wondering why she's all like, now all of a sudden, after he's done, yelled at her all these other times, why she's just cowering down. Like, I would think he would say something like that, like, "What are you doing?" But no, he keeps on going on yelling at her. So in my opinion, that is verbally A-ing somebody. So she was verbally A-ing. I don't matter if she was acting more than she usually does because there was a camera there. She's acting sadder or, upset more than she usually does because there was a camera there. The fact is, it still happened. She still got that. And y'all are sitting here, and not only Nicole, but a lot of other people are sitting here and denying it, not believing her. So either you don't think what he did was verbally A-ing somebody, and if somebody else were to do that to anybody else, then it wouldn't be verbally A-ing anybody either, or you do believe it's verbally A-ing somebody, but you just don't care because it's Jessica Kent. Like, be honest with it. But what really got me irritated, and I wasn't going to say anything because I watched the Jessica Kent video first, and I was like, that's messed up. But I wasn't going to say anything. But then this girl, Nicole, comes out with a video for October is Domestic Violence Month and warning signs of domestic violence. So, yeah, exactly. She wants to sit there and cackle and laugh and not believe somebody's own verbal A-ing, but yet you want to talk about it yourself? You want to advocate for it? You want to bring awareness? It's just tacky in my opinion. Like, really. Like, you should have just, like, not done this video at all. Because, yeah. And I think somebody else put it in there exactly. Which, let me go. She even put a hotline number. So somebody says, first of all, I'm sorry for what you've been through. Which, yes, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for anybody. Even if I don't like you, I'm sorry that you went through that. And you shouldn't have to. Nobody should. Start over. Sorry for all that you've been through. But how can you post a video with this title showing support for victims when you've been publicly mocking another creator who has been speaking about their own domestic being for months now, and you calling them a liar? I sincerely hope you had a change of heart. Nicole hearted it, so maybe she did. And she did come out with a video after this saying, you know, she's been emotionally and mentally relapsing, and she's getting all this cattiness and everything that she normally shouldn't be doing. But I might not caught it, because half the time when I'm listening to stuff, I got a lot of other stuff going on. So I might have not caught it. But I didn't see where she actually apologized for this. Or anything specifically, you know? So, yeah. Like, if you're going to sit there and bring a video about how you've been that way, why don't you start apologizing specifically for the stuff that you've done? Especially this. Because, I mean, you could sit there and, you know, get mad at all what Jessica Kent's done, what she's not said, what she hasn't apologized for, what she hasn't come clean with. Yeah, we all know that. But to sit here, laugh about somebody's own ABUing when they got videotaped evidence, yet you laugh about it and then turn around and make a video about domestic violence, it's ridiculous. It's flabbergasting. It's like, my mind's blown that this is actually happening, really. Like, I was like, are you serious? She's really putting out a video after she just sat there and cackled and laughed and said Jessica was acting? Like, come on. You were the last person somebody that was would be a victim would want advocating for them, would want to go to for help. I wouldn't want to go for you for help, because I would be afraid the second you don't like me, you're going to turn on me and say my being wasn't real, because that happens. I've had that experience. Like, I've known people that had that experience where as long as you're friends with somebody, they got your back and everything else. The second they don't, oh, it wasn't real. It wasn't real. She's all full of crap, and they're going to the other side just because they hate you so much. You know what I mean? So it's just ridiculous. And I might be wrong about this also, but when I had a video, after I did the video on Backwoods Barbie with Jessica Kent, and then I think it was Wildflower T she tried to help Backwoods Barbie in a video, but in the video, the live chat I put in there, the reason I didn't like Backwoods Barbie is because, you know, she said that if you're able to record your being, then it's not that bad. And I'm pretty sure, again, correct me if I'm wrong, I might have a bad memory on it, but I'm pretty sure Nicole said something like, yeah, I was AB'd and I didn't record it. Like, yeah, that's great and all. Well, I'm sorry, it's not great and all. I don't know why I said that. Just being catty there. But, yeah, I understand you were that way and you weren't, but don't sit there and invalidate or dismiss other people's being because they have the courage and the ability and the timing and the strength to record theirs. Because if you go in, a lot of times they want proof. They don't do anything without proof. And then you're sitting there saying, when people actually get proof of it, it's on screen, it's on video, it's on recording, that it's not real. That it's not that bad. It's not that bad. I have never in my life seen somebody that wants to raise awareness laugh about somebody else's situation for the same kind of awareness. It's just ridiculous. It's like somebody that would have like a disease or something, and then tell another person, oh, well, you're not that bad. It's not that bad. When, hello, Just because my experience wasn't as bad as yours doesn't mean I didn't experience something. Doesn't mean it wasn't valid. And I hope Nicole realizes that. I hope she comes out and actually apologizes for laughing about it. And again, if I'm wrong, if she did do that, please let me know. And I'm glad she did it. But, I mean, anybody else find this ridiculous? But yeah, that's all I have to talk about before I start running my mouth some more. So y'all have a great day. Like, scare, and subscribe. Bye.